Do you guys ever think about wizards? Is that a thing we should talk about?
All the fucking time, dude. This is my opportunity.
Think about being a wizard.
Well, when the first Harry Potter movie came out, I wanted to be so badly a wizard. It's out there. It's out.
We're done.
Slacker cat. Yeah, but I'm gonna check off all the jokes I've done already.
Are you all giving me notes?
Yeah.
Check that one off.
I can jot off those two, and I have oh shit.
He's spoiling the magic right now.
I know. We're supposed to be.
This is off the cuff. This is entirely off the cuff.
And he's brought a sketchbook with ideas.
Yeah.
No, just don't listen to
Alright,
him.
here's off the cuff. How do you guys feel about spiders?
Oh, spiders freak me out, and the fact, there's that fact that you eat a certain amount of spiders in your lifetime, and when I heard that, I was like, I'm gonna sleep with my mouth closed.
Because previously you were like, good night, everybody.
Is that a myth?
It's a myth. It was actually a fake. It was a fake study that was that was fake published.
Are you sure though? Because I mean, how would you know?
That would be
never
very reassuring. That'd be very reassuring.
I'm sure it happens. There's no you eat.
I bet spiders crawl up your nose.
Yeah,
I get mosquito bites all the time.
Do you ever wake up and
I bet spiders go up your nose. I get mosquito bites all the time.
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
But do you ever bite a mosquito, Mike? Do you ever think?
You bite them back?
No, I'm not a dog and think this thing's flying at me.
Nice. Synchronized.
Synchronized bite. Yeah, you've never woken up and burped and be like, my breath smells like spiders.
Wow.
That's never
that bad spider aftertaste.
Yeah. I have spider burn.
Spider burn.
It's like,
what's it like to chew 5 gum? It's like eating a spider. Last week, okay, so top 3 things that I did was I was playing Melee with a couple friends, Super Smash Bros. And my friend's little brother decided to bring the electrodes out and strap them to my arm.
I saw this.
And to my friend's arm. And so while we were playing, they were blasting us with electricity, and it was torture.
I've seen Let's Players do that. How much electricity is going into you? Is it just ooh?
We were screaming. We were screaming, and I tried to reach out and grab my friend, but my arm was completely scrunched up and folded like an accordion.
What is wrong with you?
Oh
I was
God.
bored.
Why?
Bored.
You could come to my house and do anything else.
Yeah, well,
not strapping electrodes to your body.
Boredom begets a lot.
I don't even like it when my car shocks me when I get out of it.
I got scared for a second of what you just said.
Since then, I've been getting shocked everywhere. I walk to school and I touch a car door and I'm like,
because you're much more conductive.
He's turning into Static Shock.
Abdul's
He's gonna be
been
a little
charged.
painfully slowly.
Yeah. His name's gonna be Virgil. He's gonna have an episode where Shaq shows up for some reason.
He's gonna meet Batman Beyond.
Yeah, that's true. That happened too. Time travel and Zeta.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I was a kid watching these shows when, so I know what's going on. It's I have background. You're a skinny Batman.
Yeah, you're a skinny Batman.
With
Bruce
ears.
Wayne is old. Harley Quinn is a grandma.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's weird.
And Joker's going through a midlife crisis.
He had dreads, didn't he? In that?
No, that's
that was
so weird.
That was the
he was some
Batman
H
show.
thing.
Yeah,
that was fucking bizarre.
Yeah, no, that series was called The Batman.
The Batman and the.
I didn't like the Batman, but I did like Brave and Bold. Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold. I did like Brave and the Bold.
You know what's funny? A lot of Batman iterations are just awful.
Yeah, it's true.
But no one looks at it oh, this is a cursed title. Just don't.
It's we'll just make another one.
Batman.
Yeah, we'll just make another one.
I still like the original '90s Batman, the animated series.
Animated series, probably the best.
It's probably the best
I
TV
haven't
iteration
seen it
of
in a
Batman.
long time though.
But
it still holds
I
up.
haven't seen
I have the DVD collection, and they still hold up. I think
they
very
should.
well.
Yeah,
they should. I mean, I'm talking about I don't know which one's the. Here's a test. Which one was the bad Batman movie? Pop quiz.
Well, there's a couple.
This is hard because there's. Yeah.
Are you thinking of the Schumacher directed one, Batman and Robin?
Or it could have been any
Is
of
that
the
the one
ones
with
That's the
George
bat
Clooney?
nipples.
It's the one with George
There's-
Clooney
There's
and
nipples in the butts and the like.
Stay Cool. It's
Yeah,
Arnold
Stay
Schwarzenegger.
Cool.
Because then there's
Mr.
also
Freeze.
like these most current ones where they weren't great. It was a lot of just like Christian Bale shouting.
Yeah.
Where is this?
It was
Yeah,
an interesting take. Like the way I saw the Nolan series was that like the first one was like it was another Batman movie, but the second one was much more of like a realistic thing. It just seemed like somebody could be so rich, put on a suit with just like battle armor, and go after this guy who's just wanting to destroy everything and be a crazy
The
person.
second movie's weird because it's like watching two movies.
It is like watching.
There's the movie that Christian Bale is in, and there's the movie that Heath Ledger's in, and they're very different movies.
Yeah. It's not a movie about Batman, which is
No,
It isn't, which is what makes it great. It's not a Batman.
No,
movie.
it would be great if there wasn't Batman in it at all.
It would
but
work if it wasn't. Wasn't.
If
even
they made a
Batman.
movie called The Joker, it'd be
It
great.
would be great, but
Yeah.
they had Batman up
But
in it.
no.
Batman's like, you're not wearing hockey pants. I'm wearing hockey pants, or whatever he says about
It
hockey
could,
pants. That is the
Poor-
weirdest fucking line.
Poor Christian Bale like couldn't breathe through
Well,
the
that's-
cowl, so his mouth was constantly open. So if you watch the
That
movie,
explains a lot.
if you watch the movie, all of his lines, like he's
His
just
mouth,
breathing through his mouth. Yeah, and his mouth is just constantly open, and it's because he couldn't breathe through the
that
cowl.
explains so much.
Yeah.
So
About why his mouth always looked like that. too.
yeah,
It was like,
it was always like
He was like frowning with his mouth open.
Yeah,
Like, he just saw
it's-
something really gross.
I thought that was
It's
just
just-
him trying to like be
no,
more Batman.
it's just
because the
Whatever
Dark
that-
Knight did seem much more of like a spy movie rather than a Batman movie.
mm.
Because
With-
to make it more of a Batman movie,
Yeah.
it had to be a lot more investigating. Like there was some bit of that investigation of Batman
Not
when he was doing like
no.
the testing of the bullet and stuff.
Not
I-
nearly enough.
No,
But
it was
like
just-
there wasn't really any detective.
Yeah,
work.
no, yeah.
So it seemed much
That-
more like a spy movie, like
Well,
how he was
and then
going
he-
to
yeah.
Japan to bring back that dude, or
Or
China,
China.
wherever he went.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, no, it was like, okay, I'm gonna hack the internet because I can do that
Yeah.
because
Like,
I'm Batman.
I'm in the mainframe.
everything.
Yeah.
but the fact that it like the fact that Batman was in it didn't necessarily take away from it. Like entirely, it's like,
I
oh
think-
man, this movie would have been. It was horrible because Batman was in it. It was still a great movie. I loved it
And
because like
it
Joker,
was-
Joker could have stayed regardless if Batman was there. or
No,
not.
because the whole time you're just like waiting for everybody else to shut up so you can go back to watching the Joker.
Yeah. Because the
So-
Joker was just such a great character in that movie.
But there was a lot of stuff they didn't. I don't know.
But
The last movie
there
was
was
even
no-
stupider though, because
no, it really is.
Dark
Like,
Knight
first,
Rises.
I
That one was
did-
so preachy.
It was a bad title because why the hell would you name a movie that follows a movie called Dark Knight Rises? Why would you do that? That is the dumbest decision. Name it something else.
Yeah, no, I actually went to the midnight screening for Dark Knight Rises.
So
I
did
I
was there.
fell asleep. I fell
Big
asleep.
surprise.
No, I
Yeah.
was so bored. I fell asleep, and then
Bane's not from
I know,
Mexico.
but-
None of this makes any fucking sense.
I watched it again because I'm like, I'll give it a I'll give it a fair shot. No, I still did not like it. Like I was very I was very let down.
What I was
Um,
excited for that third movie is because what they were trying to do with it is make it seem more believable, like that these sort of Batman characters
But that's
could
boring.
happen in a more modern sense.
It
So,
was
but like
boring.
the fact that they made Bane's mask just an anesthetic,
Yeah, like
that
that's
seems stupid. That's
it
a
was
glorified asthma inhaler.
keeping him alive.
There was
because he
Lies.
wasn't feeling pain.
Yeah, he's constantly in pain, so he has
Where
an
exactly
inhaler.
was Bane supposed to be from? Because it was kind of like, place.
Because,
I think it's Professor Rogue.
it's.
Are you a boy or a girl? When you think about it, Professor Rogue sounds exactly like that. Like, oh, I'm Professor O.
But with Bane, they never referenced. There was no the whole thing about Bane was that he was super strength. That was like what made him a thing. It was that
he was not very big. Yeah.
He was a strong guy as far in the Dark Knight Rises, but there was no reference to him being like, not even saying that, like any rumors, like I heard this guy just breaks people's spines. No, he's he's freaky.
Because that's the thing people say a lot.
Well, I mean, as far as like,
man,
as far as like kind of cartel type stuff, where it's like, oh, this like somebody like that's their niche. Like some guy,
Matthew
he'll give you cement shoes or something like that.
Yeah.
This guy breaks your spine.
That would have been a cool move. Like he punched Batman and he was just kind of like knocked out for a minute and he just like dunked him in wet cement and he's like, now you drown. And he like throws him.
But now see, when they did Bane and Batman and Robin, like they did reference his, he had the whole luchador outfit going on. He had
but then he was
Venom.
like
he was like Russian or something in that movie.
I don't know,
weird.
but he didn't even really talk outside of like grunts.
Yeah.
So he was just a pawn used by Poison Ivy. So,
that
but the thing is that
Bane's supposed to be actually really smart, isn't he?
He's a brilliant strategist.
I think they did the best job.
It's.
Go on. Sorry.
Oh no, I just don't think that the Bane character has been done,
in movies now.
And
but the video games, Bane's like perfect.
Yeah, and
they did a
Arkham
perfect
Asylum.
Job. Yeah, all the Arkham
Asylum.
games did a perfect job.
Yeah.
Like
very good.
With Bane and several other characters where they actually like seem right.
Because there's no fear in the video games. There's no fear of making it so, because if you make it in a movie, especially a live action movie, there's the whole like, oh, that's not believable, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
I
blah.
think
Even though Avengers happen and there's a giant
Batman.
flag in the sky.
Yeah,
but as far as Batman versus like other Marvel superhero movies, Batman is like kind of the more realistic one, where it's like these people, where it's really just a bunch of people who are nuts, who've just gone crazy at some point.
And
like all of Batman's villains are all just crazy people who are fixated on a certain thing. So it's like Scarecrow's fixated on fear. Joker,
and then a lot of them, like the question is like, did Batman create them, or who created these villains? Is it because of Batman's appearance?
Probably, yeah. Which they referenced in the first Nolan Batman was in police by pistols, the bad guys by machine guns. He went through that whole thing. So, like if one person gets one up, the other will one up the other. So a man puts on a cape and a mask, and then he hands him the Joker card, and he's like, "I'll look into it," and flies off.
Yeah, and then
flies away. Batman away.
Everyone in the theater stands up and cheers.
But yeah, that third Batman movie just seemed like a lot of fan service as well. Like just making a lot of references, but not necessarily content.
Like the whole Robin Blake thing.
That made everybody cheer, but it was like that seemed like a thing that was done on set.
Just really.
Hey, Robin.
No, you know what I.
Oh yeah.
Because it makes sense because that guy was being Batman's sidekick.
But that was so obnoxious and not necessary.
Because it's like the only thing Batman about that movie is Batman.
Yeah, why don't you just have like a good cop at that point?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, because the thing is that like at the end, like Batman hands all of his stuff off to this kid.
Yeah. Which makes all of us nerds think like, is he gonna be Batman or is in this Nolan thing, or is he Nightwing now?
But the thing is that like he's some like cop. He has no he is no Batman, because it's like he just gave him the keys to this, whole cave, all of this technology, and like, what is he gonna do with it?
No, it's still poop.
It's
Christopher Nolan likes to do his versions of stuff, right? Mm. It's like it's supposed to be his specific this is my brand.
It's his,
and that's what
his universe.
Yeah, and that's what he did with Batman. It was like, well, instead of a psychics are kind of dumb. Let's do a cop. It's a lot more believable. It's
stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
But that's
I want to see a man. I want to see a man in a collared shirt and tights swinging around next to a larger man.
Yeah.
Mike, you had a date
I did
recently, right?
Ooh. Yes. Well, at this point, it's been a few dates.
Ooh.
So update.
Good news.
First date went well.
I guess so.
The first date went terribly. 5 dates
But
later.
I called him. But I called him a couple days later and said, "Can I get a mulligan?
I said it was my evil twin.
Can I get a reshuffle?"
You're just gonna
was
take the
practice.
average, just weigh them all, take the average.
I hit the restart button before the game could end, so it's like, oh, but you didn't win.
He just jumped off a cliff.
Looks like we're gonna have to play again.
He jumped off a cliff and respawned.
Don't take my stuff, I'll respawn.
Inside joke.
Right down on the tombstone.
Yeah, don't take my stuff and respawning. I'm coming back. Don't take my stuff.
No, but that sounds, that's
Yeah.
good. Multiple dates is always, it's a good sign.
It's one person, right, though?
Yeah, good
For a
question.
second, I thought it was like, yeah, six people later.
Yeah. We're naming off, instead of Mike's Twitter, his OkCupid account, and get at him.
I've never been that way though, of like wanting to, like, I've never seen the appeal of like dating multiple people. Not that I really had the option to.
Right.
It's like, oh, it's like, but I'm more of a one-track person. Like, if I'm seeing somebody, that's the person. Even if it's not necessarily like a committed relationship, it's like,
That's who you're focused
It-
on.
yeah,
it
I'm
seems
keeping
like-
that focus.
It seems like some people are into multiple people for dating, and some people are like into multiple TV shows for watching.
Yeah.
I'm not even that much for that. Like, but the thing is that it's on once a week, and I need something to
It's
fill the
just
gaps in
there.
between.
So you go on like
But
a
you can't-
serial
that's-
dating.
But shows and people are very different. It's like, oh, I need somebody to go out with in between going out with this next person.
Yeah.
I don't have the attention span for that. That's too many people.
I'm
There's too
all-
many things.
I don't like
I'm all
people
for
that
getting
much.
to know
Yeah,
new
no.
people, like different people and things like that. But as far as like dating somebody, like actually having a personal like interest in, like
Yeah.
a more romantic interest in somebody, that's more of. I'm sure that's exhausting to do that with different people, unless it's just like it's a pure physical thing for
I
people.
can't even remember names.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to remember like my name. Like, what's your name?
Just-
Al.
Just think of like mnemonic devices for them, or like, just certain things about them.
Well, no, especially since some of us have like a lot of trouble remembering people's names to begin with. Like this, with her, she actually pulled the whole when I first met her, and we were talking, and then toward the end of the night when we were hanging out, she brought somebody that she met that night too over to where me and her were kind of hanging out, and me and that person started talking. We had our introduction, like, oh, I'm Mike, oh, I'm so and so. So she pulled the whole like, I forgot his name. I'm gonna have this person come over here so they can introduce each other. And so she told me that of how like, yeah, at some point I forgot your name. I'm like, is that why you like walked over? Like, yes, I did that. You
It's such a
clever
great-
girl. It
that's
is
why-
a great tactic.
That's why I like having two
Clever
people.
girl.
Like I like having another person with me because when I meet people, because for one, I'm not good at like introductions, and then if it is somebody that I know, then I can be like, oh, this is my friend so and so, and then they're like, hello, my name is.
Yeah. But as far as forgetting people's names, I have no problem being like, I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Yeah.
Mike,
Or
you-
I have a
Mike,
phobia
you've
that
known
I
me for
don't
2 years.
Mike, we're sitting in your house. How did you forget our names?
I'm sorry, Tom.
Sweet, but
Mike, what did you do this week?
wait, was he gonna say something about cereal?
I did, and
He's mad.
other people started talking.
Mike's mad. This is what it feels like, Mike.
No, if we were talking about pet peeves last
Cereal.
time, it was mine is definitely being like ignored,
Mike will not be
Mike,
ignored.
we can't.
which
ignore
is
you.
partly why I talk very loudly.
Yeah, you can't.
Well,
ignore
Mike,
me.
we can't edit the podcast we're going to put in, so we're going to have to cut this and ignore you. The irony is real. When I was a kid, there was a manhole outside of my house. And one day I stuck my finger in the manhole, and I swear to God, a finger poked me back. So from then on, I never stuck a finger in a manhole.
And that's Abdul.
That's.
Do you guys have childhood stories like that?
I haven't stuck my fingers in many manholes in my day.
No.
Have you stuck your fingers anywhere else?
Then you haven't lived, Mike.
Yeah.
I haven't lived until I stuck my finger in a manhole.
A man's hole?
Not a man's hole, a manhole. You know where the sewage goes?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where the sewage goes.
Yeah.
I thought that's where sewage came out of.
No, it flows within it. It's
Still correct.
Down the canal.
It's dirty.
Yep.
You know, it's round and dirty.
Much like this segment.
It's brown.
Manhole.
Sometimes
Manhole.
it's solid. Sometimes it's very fluid.
Did you?
No.
fit
It's
any-
stinky.
How
It's
many
very
knuckles?
stinky.
Did you go to the first, like your knuckle?
Well, I was a little
Or
kid.
did you
so it was-
straight fist the thing?
I was a kid, so it was like a pinky. I don't know what you guys are talking. It was a manhole, like a sewer manhole. I reached in, and I could have sworn I felt a finger, and I like.
There was within the hole.
Well, you know, as a kid, I always I convinced myself
Stuck
that
your fingers into holes.
no, I convinced myself that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lived down there, like, and I would like just fantasize, like, oh, cool. So maybe a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle
Butthole.
poked your finger back, Abdul.
Yeah. Well, he didn't scream or anything. So. But when I first touched it, I thought immediately I thought it was like, oh, that's a tarantula. So I thought it was just
What?
tarantula.
Tarantula.
She thought Teenage Mutant Ninja
What?
Turtles
Your first thought is a tarantula? That's terrifying.
like a tarantula finger, because it was like around the time of Arachnophobia, I think, that movie.
I didn't see that.
It's a movie about spiders, and they come in all sizes.
I remember there was like that movie, like giant freaks from space or something, or 8 foot something. I don't know. It's like giant spiders attacking.
Oh, 8-legged freaks.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Nope.
Abdul's
Yeah.
face is just like
Yeah,
you
fuck
lost
that
it.
movie.
But has
Fuck
there
that
ever
movie.
been? Is there like a moment in your childhood analogous to my manhole story that you would like to share?
Where I
So
was
he
scared.
wants to know: have you had a moment in your childhood where you just had childlike wonder and thought,
I'm gonna stick my finger in it. All right. Do you guys have any guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasure for you?
I don't
Mike?
necessarily listen to like
Seriously,
Sorry.
are you just gonna ignore her?
We'll get to it, but
Okay, start over. Just say what you're gonna say, Mike. Go for it.
ask the question.
I'm done.
What question do I? Wait, what? Oh,
Go.
so Mike, your guilty pleasure is Taylor Swift.
yeah. Well, like I don't. It's not like I do like her songs. She has a lot of catchy stuff. But it's not like I'll listen to like albums of stuff. Like I've
Yeah.
never gotten that much into her. But like things that come up on the radio, like "Shake It Off," I dig that shit.
I don't mean to shit on your favorite artist, but I think she only has one song.
Yeah.
There are some of her like her teeny bopper songs that I don't like the Romeo and Juliet one. I don't like that one.
Oh,
But the
I
the
Can't
one where
remember
she's
what
she wears high heels, I wear sneakers.
Oh.
One. I like that song.
She says Juliet, he is Romeo. That's
That's a mashup.
I couldn't tell. Case and point.
I don't have any input on this. I don't really know any of her songs.
No T Swift.
No. I
Swizzle.
knew somebody who was really into Batman and Taylor Swift.
I'm sorry?
Is that?
I thought we were done.
That's
with
that's a
Batman.
callback. That's what that is.
But you knew them? Like
No,
they
I knew
died?
this. No, I knew this person. He was like, yeah. Well, no, he's not dead or anything. I just don't talk to him anymore. Really. Our social life is dead.
He's out living life somewhere.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
his two obsessions: Taylor Swift and Batman.
Well,
That was it.
Put the two together. You
Yeah,
got
he's like,
Batman and Mike
so
Taylor
you
Swift.
want to marry Taylor Swift? Okay. What if Batman married Taylor Swift? He's like, really tough, but
Oh my god.
I
that's
live,
you. That's what you sound like, Mike.
That's what I sound like.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Mike has a third love, and it's called cereal.
Oh, cereal.
That's not a guilty pleasure. That's a proud pleasure.
Wait, what?
Cereal? I love cereal.
Okay.
That's been my favorite dessert since I was a child.
Cereal.
No, I want to date cereal. I just want to take a box of corn pops and just like have a night.
It's not the weirdest thing I heard today.
No, it's alright.
I need some time. Need some time alone with my pops.
All right.
Have you guys tried?
You chose pops. You chose pops.
Pops are good.
I know, but she's like, I'm gonna spend some alone time, some intimate time with me pops. She couldn't say it with like me Lucky Charms. It had to be pops. Good on you, Adrienne.
Pops.
All right.
Okay, what's your favorite
Raisin
cereal?
Bran.
Since we're already here.
Oh man, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably classic.
I can only have a couple bites of that, and then I'm like,
It is
my
very.
mouth feels funny.
It is very.
There's something growing in my mouth. Oh my god, it's spiders!
A load of spiders in every bite.
The taste you can see.
The taste you can see.
Crawling out of your bowl.
Gross. What if you know how some like spider eggs look like vanilla Cocoa Puffs?
What?
Certain spider eggs.
Like really big ones?
Yeah, they look like white Cocoa Puffs.
That's like just like a bunch of spiders inside.
Ew.
Yeah. So whenever I look at like Cocoa Puffs, I'm like, and then I imagine it white, and I'm like, spider egg! And then I throw the bowl across the kitchen.
Remember when cereal boxes had prizes in them? I don't think they do anymore, dude.
You got a prize?
Yeah. I got a small deck of Skylander cards.
Oh, that's right. That was a very funny.
Can you use those
Snapchat.
for anything? Or?
Probably not, because I got it for free to.
What were the names of these monsters? You got some good names.
If I can recall, there was
Shrek.
Shrek was one.
Mike Wazowski, Falco,
Mary-Kate and
Ashley, Turtle Time, Wolfman, Cat Dog, and
Jeff.
No, it was Jeff. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. You have all
making
these
stuff
weird
up. You making stuff up.
Jeff, the Doctor, I don't know, other things.
Yeah.
Other nerd pop culture things. I don't know.
That's all I remember. Actually, I wanted to talk about that.
What?
Yeah. Okay. 3 years ago, let's say 3 years ago, memes and The Big Bang Theory was really funny. What happened?
They were?
Yes.
My parents still love The Big Bang Theory.
Well,
that's why it's still on. It's because a lot. That's actually.
I don't know what to tell.
No, that's like an very accurate assessment. Is that it's mainly like older people that enjoy Big Bang Theory.
Why?
I don't know. It's just it's just that kind of humor, I guess. That it's not crude. It's not bad. It's just like because when I worked at the gym and I taught the aerobic class for it was pretty much old ladies, they would always constantly talk about how they loved Big Bang Theory.
Oh, I love Leonard.
I don't think I've seen it more than maybe an episode.
I actually watched the first few seasons of it. It's actually really funny, and then it just kind of got dragged on, and I just started slowly losing interest in it.
Dragged on.
What's your favorite kind of
dragon?
What's your favorite dragon sitcom?
You really don't want to stay on any sort of subject, do you?
No,
we got to one person for cereal, and then you're like, one person said guilty pleasure, one person said cereal.
It's always Adrienne saying things, which is good because she didn't talk enough last time.
What's your favorite cereal? Movies.
Depends. Can you stay on subject for something?
No, he can't. I don't want no games. He's playing no video games.
I'm playing the videos. Anyways.
So your favorite cereal is Abdul? Are we gonna finish?
Are we gonna actually try to...
I fucking love Golden Grams, dude. So much. I've tried other cereals. None of them do. It's just such a loud thing. Sorry. I really like Golden Grams. That's the fact. Those are the truths. I'm not afraid to say it. I will go onto the rooftops and say, Golden Grams.
Are those the one that are they shaped like tiny little bears?
No, there is a bear.
Are Teddy Grams.
No, those are Teddy Grams.
Teddy Grams, okay.
There's a bear
Golden
that's
Bears.
The mascot though, right? Golden Grams.
Golden Grams doesn't have a mascot. They don't need a mascot. I'm their mascot. I'm here to tell you.
I'm boring. I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
That's what I eat here.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
My favorite cereal is Corn
Good
Pops.
for a healthy
Actually,
heart.
my true favorite cereal though would be Oreos. Like the Oreo.
I thought you just meant like I put
through
No,
Oreos in a bowl.
No,
Like
you
crumble
know,
up
you know what I'm talking about though? Like the cereal.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore?
They had
Well, they do, but like
They had
only in
Oreo-
other countries.
they had Oreo Cheerios, right?
Yeah, they were like Fruit Loops, but for
There was
Oreos.
a whole line of candy made into cereal, like Reese's Puffs.
Those still exist though. Why
yeah.
the fuck did they get rid of Oreos?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Because
in a bowl.
Oreos was like every parent was just like,
It's
you know.
delicious, and Oreos are vegan. You can make that argument.
All right. If your 5-year-old son was just like, Mom,
Oreos are vegan.
yeah, you're like, Mama Ty, these Oreos are vegan, and they come in a
I mean,
cereal.
like, you're a very confused child.
Yeah, like,
it happens a lot.
get back
but-
under the cart. Watch mommy's purse.
Oh, I have a purse too.
I don't know. Usually they don't carry the purse while they're pushing the cart. They put it in the
They
cart.
carry the
Or they can wear a fanny pack.
Not their
On
favorite.
not their fanny. I don't even care.
It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So, Adrienne, we can follow you on Twitter.
On Twitter, follow me at Soundgarden Clock, and that's KLOK. Follow me there.
And Abdul.
You can find me on Twitter at 3bubby.com. The number 3BUBBY.
Wow. Fancy.
And I'm on Tumblr with Poobah Draws. POOBAH Draws at Tumblr.
Nice.
At Tumblr.
And I'm Ty, and you can follow me at scare_city on Twitter.
Visit us on slackerspodcast.wordpress.com. We're going to have all the videos, all the podcasts right
Videos?
there. Unless we change our minds.
We're
which
gonna
you
do videos?
goddamn might. Have a nice...
We keep our options open. Have a nice whatever time you're listening to this.
Yeah.
This episode
Brought to you by
Koopa Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Koopa Turtles.
Tarantulas.
Brought to you by
Fires in your mouth.
by Turquoise Kazoos.
Cool.
What is that?
What was that noise, Mike? Is this
Mike.
like a... Is this... Wait, let's film a commercial real quick.
That's how Mike farts.
Let's film a commercial.
Commercial?
Yeah.
Film a commercial?
Yeah. Today, Mike and I are going to unbox and do a little test run of the brand new Turquoise Kazoos. Mike, why don't you go ahead and unbox it?
Box.
Well, we don't have any.
Unbox it.
Unbox.
All right. So can you describe the kazoo that you just opened?
Well, it is a half white, half turquoise kazoo. On the
That's
little
nice.
circular part on the top, it has a white filament which does the kazooing.
What's the material made of?
Plastic.
It looks like
It is 100%
Plastic.
plastic.
All right. Do you know if do you have any information on the origin of this instrument?
From a website, apparently. But I got this at an arcade.
Right. Can I take a look? I'm actually very good at kazoos, and I can actually read a lot from them.
It matches your shirt.
Thank you.
It actually does.
It's very nice. It's very clean. It's a smooth bore kazoo with a what seems to be wax thing. It was working, damn it!
A waxer.
And it looks like it was made in China. Very nice, very nice. Why don't you go ahead and play that? I'm gonna give it to you. My hands are a little wet though. Yeah, it's just the sweat. Wow, that's great. That's great stuff. That's great stuff. Let's we're gonna take a break. We'll talk to you guys next week on Slackers podcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening.
Okay.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, Ty. Alright, thank you.
We'll just
just end on you screaming.
One of them's a lie.
I'm a good liar.
It could be like an icebreaker.
This is the second time I've been like,
Yeah.
really?
Whereas each episode we do, we have we do
I'm
an
just like gullible. That's
we
I was hoping
introduce
you'd say
ourselves and say like, hi, hey, this is, and then we answer like a question of the day sort of thing, like as a personal intro.
That's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe
Like
we should
a-
have
as an awkward
suggestions.
icebreaker.
It's like
I'm gonna
candy
set up
bar.
an email this week. So I don't know. Never mind. We'll name it on the next one. We're gonna set up an email so people can send us emails. That's a good idea.
What do you want us to talk about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those of you who actually listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does this sound like? Huh? What do you think this sounds like, listeners?
How's he doing that? Is the real question. They can't see.
Submit your answers of where you think
I
he's
mean-
doing that.
He could just be farting into the microphone.
Is he doing it with A, his feet, B, combination of hands and feet,
Nose.
C, two hands, D,
No
armpit,
hands.
B, belly,
Wait, what? A, B, 3, 7, R2D2.
The letter.
his mouth, or his butt.
Are you like a
You
polka
can't-
band? Like a one-man polka band?
Yes.
Your pitch pipe.
Yeah, what?
Pitch
Oh.
pipe.
Pitch.
Can we just pause it? Can we turn it off?
Why?
Abdul,
Do you want to leave?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's leave this man to his life.
Goodbye.
I love you. Not you.